64 characters to name with their original artists. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can through them all, and it might sound awful. So, ready or not, let's go. Overdose Sands made by Any Heart. Doe made by Kids Cats Fast. Beautiful character, by the way. Crag made by Burning in Bread. Ruby made by Ruby Wear Crocs. Willow made by Willow Undertale. Tarot made by Ilexleo. Zane made by Zipida Zane, creator of the poll, by the way. Script made by Flufferos. Ria made by Soul Jam Heart. Palatino made by Dapple Heart. Cherry made by Only Skeletal. Exception made by The Senses. Spar made by Entel 26. Dex made by Annie Owu. Anom made by Elagdak Capricio. Snares made by Pudgy Cheese. Apollo made by Shyplier. Abandoned made by Raptor Bones VA. By the way, beautiful character too. I really love the dragon style. I love dragons. Shut up. Anina, made by Captain Snowfall. Surge, made by Wendy 751. I don't know how to say numbers. Slumber, made by Slumbertail AU, the creator of Slumbertail, if you didn't know. Beautiful character, by the way. Luke, made by Belshemiard. Cases, made by Getio. Sand, okay. Made by Tetehakeles. Aces, made by Ocean School. Twilight, made by Skelet B10. Rain, made by 6 Nemus 9. Cans, made by Skull Crypto. Lost, Nightmare. Beautiful combo, by the way. Made by Wolfden 22. Driller, made by Kiki Kiss. Pecky, made by Whoopsie. Avast, made by Degenerated. Orion, made by Starry Cat. Mist, made by Sandy Banks. Blur, made by Munuhu 15. Koi, made by Mr. Fat Cat. Kansas, made by Minute Comedy. Black Moon, made by Nick Shenhart. Azaquel, made by HNWD11. Beautiful design, by the way, with the fantasy style. I like that. Leo, made by Lithium PB. Cass, made by Double Bug 37. Nazar, made by Sweet Nat Uwu. Luster, made by Akuini. Indie, made by Wishing Star Jar. My bad. Misery, made by Nanny Lily. Riot, made by Willow. Dysens, made by Minerte August Minor. Flay, made by Raining Jewel. Viper, made by Viper GZ. Tate and Berry, made by Adorable Little Shit. Little shit, nah, I'm sorry, my bad. Swoon, made Ghost Skeletal. Ash, made by Snowy Bones. Vendy, made by Ruby Roy. Kate, made by Dragon Rolls 44. My bad, I'm almost done. Skidka, made by Nax Level Net. Cross Mouse, made by Siren No Hope. That's sad. Jacob, made by Orezuki. Tell Error, made by Anxi Ika. Sunflower, made by Tedadal. By the way, go look at their story. It's almost done. Timer on my microwave. Anyway, Timer, made by Pinka Desu. Shift, made by Nizensi Brat. Sora, made by Iaquinto. Not safe for work, you've been warned. Nightmare, made by Cloudy in the Closet. And finally, after everything, Psycho, made by Elish Psycho. And now I have awakened all my neighbors because I speak too loud. So those were all the participants of the 2023 Pool Undertale OCs. Now, let's go for round 1. For only the first round of the Undertale OC pool, we're going to go from 64 to 1. Many of you might wonder why, but some of you might know why. So without further ado, let's start the round. Nightmare vs Psycho. Psycho is the winner. Shift vs Sora. Shift is the winner. Sunflower vs Timer. Timer is the winner. Jacob vs Tail Error. Jacob was such an innocent little fellow that he got tail kicked out of the spedium of the place. I don't know how we call the place. And got stuck in a tree, and this is why Tell Error won the situation. And Jacob, he really didn't find that funny. Poor little guy, he's stuck in a tree. Sitka vs. Cross Mouse. Sitka discovered he was less hot than a cute little mouse, but Muskrause, to make him feel better about himself, decided to give some mealworms. What a cute little fella. Vendy vs. Edgate. Vendy is the winner. Swoon against Ash. How can I say? Ash, a little brat against the hottest character of the group. He had no chance against the kiss deal Swoon made with the audience. If you voted for him, he's going to kiss ya. He know how to play. Viper vs. Tainted Berry. Viper is the winner. Dysens vs. Flay. Dysens is the winner. Little Misery vs. Riot. How can you compete against such a cute little angel? Plus she gave a very convincing compliment to Winterpool. She's a smart kid, everyone. Luster vs. Indy. Luster got lost. Got lost around, and he didn't find the pool or where he was supposed to join. This is how Indy won this one. Cass vs. Dazar. Cass is the winner. Azakwel vs. Leo. Leo is the winner. Kenza vs. Black Moon. Black Moon is the winner. Blard vs. Koei. Blard is the winner. Orion vs. Mist. Mist flexes so hard he floated out of the room, leaving Orion behind, which made Orion win. True Undertale fans will know the reference. You will know. Remember. Becky vs. Avast. Becky is the winner. Lust Nightmare vs. Driller. Lust Nightmare is the winner. Rain vs. Cans. It was such an intense fight that Cans used so much brain power to hypnotize people to vote for him that he just passed out from using too much. But he was an inch from winning, but sadly, Rain won. Haze vs. Twilight. Haze didn't want to be the boyfriend of Twilight, so he just decided to leave. Cases vs. Zand. Zand won because Cases had to go help his creator from personal issues. But let a really confused Zand behind. He wanted to make friends, and he just disappeared, and he didn't understand. Poor guy. Slumber vs. Luke. Aina vs. Surge. Surge is the winner. Venice vs. Abandon. When they got at an equal voting, Venice suggests to Abandon that if she wins, he would have to kiss her. But sadly, Abandon won, and he walked away without giving a kiss, and Venice was really sad about that. Enom vs. Snares. Snares is the winner. Spar and Dex. The two were just about to fight, really going full gas to blaster mode. But the poll was already finished, so they had to stop. So they didn't fight. Sad. Cherry vs. Inception. Cherry is the winner. Ria vs. Paratino. Ria is the winner. Zane vs. Script. Well, Zane is the fucking creator of the pool, so he got one VIP pass to the next round. That's it. Poor Script, he had no chance. Willow vs. Stero. Willow is the winner. So, we have 4 last contestants. We have 2 that will win and 2 that will lose. Who are they? Aurados Sands, Doe, Crag, and Ruby. And you wonder, why do you speak about the 4th of them at the same time? They're not against each other, it's true. But with the story that I'm about to tell you about the first round, everything will be clear. And even the pigeon, the creator of Aurados Sands, wasn't able to follow how much crazy it got. It's just the first round. Imagine after. So, here's the story. So after the teleportation, Doe and Greg, the 2 losers, look at where the door was for the competition and was Craig was sad to not have continued because he really meet nice people. Maybe that Doe was maybe more happy to have leave than him. And the story should have done, as I said. It doesn't because right after he finished this fucking sentence, the door exploded in bloody bones, projecting Doe and Craig back on their back, knocking themselves on the ground, and both slowly raised up. And Doe is so petrified of the situation that she wasn't able to say words. It was just gibberish. And Craig just come and tell her, you mean what the fuck? And yes, what the fuck? Because it was such a mess of bloody bones leaking from blood. And here he come. Arda Sands rushes through those bones like if it was nothing and slam in front of them. And in a dark toned voice, asked them to stay. But Craig had none of it. He looked at him and was like, no, we lost. You're going to leave us alone. And Orados, just at that moment, because he has extra speed, he is really fast, charge at them, mouth wide open, leaking saliva everywhere, and Doe and Greg hugged each other in fear and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it for the shower. And yeah, they were doomed and they're dead. Just kidding, they're not dead. Of course they will not die like this. Let me continue the story. So just before the Arda Sands was just able to attack them both, Doe, in a panic, just stop, wait! Show her hand with the beautiful cupcake in it, pointing it at Arda Sands, and was like, come on, it was just for fun. Take the cupcake. And Orados Sands stare at the cupcake because our people in Undertale are starving. He look at the cupcake and he bites the hand with the cupcake. Literally. And Doe just screams in pain because now her hand starts to be bitten off of hers. And Craig is just trying to open the jar like, come on man, let her go. And during this chaotic event, more people start to show up. Every losers of the last round start to show up, looking at the scene. Ash just looking, be like, this is going to be interesting. Kenzay being like, oh my god, can I have a cookie too? Not realizing that he's going to be murdered by Overdose Sands. And the others just looking and be like, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? And you can guess that the timeline from here becomes extremely chaotic. Really, really chaotic. So chaotic that me and the pigeon just give up there. And this is so far what can tell the story. So unlike all the characters that are being super wholesome to each other, Overdose Sands is one of the scariest characters that you can ever find in this competition. He is going to eat you alive. He is going to dismember you. He is going to take your inside. And I think I'm going to stop going in details because I think some of you will not be able to keep hearing from my disgusting description. But imagination, this is going to be great. So the winners of the two are Aurora Sands, almost eating every single losers, and Ruby from Ruby Wear Crocs. So the losers are Doe and Craig, and I think they're safe because of course you wouldn't want to kill someone OCs. Yeah, so this is first round. And I am exhausted. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to just give a like. And I'm going to tell the second story of round 2 later. Or even right now. Enjoy. Now to make sure that no one gets confused, we're going to start with the number 1 to number 32. Yes. And yeah, let's go. Horados vs. Ruby. Ruby at first dodged to prevent Horados Sand's first attack. Then, by seeing the little guy, she decided to pick him up. It was an horrible mistake because Horados decided to spit vomit on their face. Disgusting, but I love it, which made Ruby rush to the bathroom. Horados won. Willow vs. Zane. Willow and Zane win competition to not get to the other round because they didn't want it to go meet that Horados Sands. So they were like, vote for the other person. I don't want to be part of this. He doesn't want to be eaten alive. So yeah, this is why Zane got away. He didn't want it to die. Ria vs. Cherry. Cherry is the winner. Spar vs. Nares. Par is the winner. And Bandin vs. Surge. And Bandin is the winner. Slumber vs. Zend. Slumber is the winner. Twilight vs. Rain. Rain, just like the last person, didn't want it to be the boyfriend of Twilight. Poor Twilight. Maybe one day you'll get someone. Lust Nightmare vs. Becky. Lust Nightmare is the winner. Horian vs. Blard. Blard is the winner. Black Moon against Leo. Black Moon is the winner. Cass vs. Indy. Indy is the winner. Misery vs. Dyson. The little girl, being worried for Danson's cracks, decided to put Band-Aid on them because first they're pretty, and second, it will help him to heal. I think it was really appreciated. Viper vs. Swoon. Swoon is the winner. Vendy vs. Cross Mouse. Vendy is petrified of mouses, but Cross Mouse didn't want that to scare him, so he gave it flowers for him. Even though Vendy was totally panicking at that point. Poor little guy. Tail Error vs. Time. Tail Error is the winner. Swift vs. Psycho. Psycho is the winner. Horados Sands vs. Willow. Willow wanted to take down Horados Sands for all his crime against the other competitors, but he wasn't ready for Horados Sands' special attack. The fly. And to be real, a fly in the eye, it's pretty effective. He even has a spotlight on him for how much painful it is. Ouch. Cherry vs. Spar. Cherry is the winner. Abandon vs. Slumber. Slumber is the winner. Twilight vs. Lust Nightmare. Twilight really had no chance with romance. Even the Master of Lust is not wanting to be his boyfriend. So I take a guess that if Twilight wins, every single competitor is going to be his lover. This is going to be intense and interesting to watch. Stay tuned. Blard vs. Black Moon. Blard is the winner. Hindi vs. Misery. Misery is really a convincing little girl, to be honest. 3% that she got rid by being herself, compliment the others, and be a little child. Even Hindi really loved the drawing she made for him. It's so cute. Swoon vs. Cross Mouse. Swoon sadly had to leave because of personal issue. I hope everything goes well on your side. And this makes Cross Mouse the official winner. Would we have a chance in this Skeleton Sands universe that Cross Mouse will be the winner? That would be interesting. Tail Error vs. Psycho. Tail Error wasn't expecting the incredible talent of Psycho being in twerking. He had to give up. Come on. He had no chance against a twerking Psycho, okay? He was too scared of him. Horados vs. Cherry. At first, Cherry decided to give food to Horados Sands. And what type of food? fast food, and this at first knocked down Orida's sense and pain because he wasn't able to digest it well, if I understood correctly. And after this, Cherry made the worst mistake in their life. They decided to press on the belly of Orida's Sands, and for him, this point is the most sensible point. So he literally kick or slap or whatever, bash her head off her shoulders because it hurt. Don't touch Orida's Sands belly if you want to keep your head. It's a good advice. Slumber versus Twilight. Twilight is the winner. Blood versus Misery. Little Misery, being herself, loved the idea of paint, body paint from blood, and she used it on herself to look like a cat. And this is how she won, because she's so adorable. Cross Mouse versus Psycho. To introduce how Psycho and Cross Mouse met, I'm going to just let the animation of LH Psycho explain it to you, because they do an excellent job.
That Blackbeard? No, I'm Blackbeard. Let me out this bitch! Oh my god! Oh! No, God, let me out!
After the situation, Cross Mouse did had a harsh landing, but don't worry, Psycho went to check on them because he realized it was an horrible mistake. It was just a mistake. He didn't want it to hurt them, and Cross Mouse was fine. Everyone is okay. Don't worry, no one died. Even though it could have killed the mouse, it's okay. The mouse is okay. Yay. Orida's Sands versus Twilight. At first, Twilight, just by seeing Orida's Sands, just has the brilliant idea that they wanted to hug him, even though their friends say, no dude, don't hug that guy. But you know, Twilight being Twilight, they rush into Orida's Sands, and Orida's Sands, seeing Twilight running to them, well, jump on their faces, try to eat their skull, but luckily for Twilight, he's made purely of bone. So what happened next is Twilight decided to make a bear hug on Orida's Sands. Orida's Sands belly didn't find that really fun, so he slipped away, and Twilight realized that there were a lot of blood. So much blood that they passed out underground on top of Orida's Sands holding their belly. And you might wonder who won. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this round is Orida's Sands. Yeah. Psycho versus Misery. Due to personal reason, sadly, little Misery had to leave the pool, which makes Psycho the winner. Orida's Sands versus Psycho. What will happen after this amazing meeting? Would they fight to the death? Would there be so much gore that I have to censor everything for the viewer's discretion? Or would they just, decapitate themselves with two Psycho on each side? And the answer is, they did none of that. You will understand why, because Psycho decided to ask one fundamental question to Orida's Sands.
Yo quiero de lo que fuma este tipo.
And then, after asking this question, Orida Sans obliges and show what type of smoke he takes. And on the hint of his head, Orida Sans, I don't know why, decides to eat the thing. He eats it and he fucking chokes. There were no fights, no violence, just Orida Sans choking on the smoke. So kids, this is a warning. Smoking kills. Smoking kills. You have the example. So, after being fucking dead, Psycho Sans decides, I don't know English, to bury him and just name the grave "You fucking corpse." I love this. This is so disrespectful but so fucking funny. And this is how Psycho Sans is the winner of the Undertale 2023. I got this. Winner. Confetti. Now, I have told the full saga of the Undertale 2023 OC poll. And for every saga, we need one last thing. The credits. Make them roll!